Today I'm going to talk to you about an exciting solution to a pressing problem for community college students. Working the reference desk at a community college library is very rewarding. After all, I get to help people in small and big ways advance toward the fulfillment of their dreams. But it's also a chance to see how some parts of community college life could be better. And there may be no time when it's easier to see that than during the first week of a semester. So many students come in looking for their textbooks. It's always very striking to me that they try the library first and not the bookstore. It's probably no surprise why. The textbooks that their instructors have assigned are just too expensive. In fact, textbook prices have increased by over 800% over the last 4 decades. Some students may try to get through a course without the book. Others may not even take the class if the price of the textbook is prohibitive. What are the other alternatives, and how can the library help? We can sometimes direct students to the library circulation desk, where they might find their books on reserve for 2 hours or 7 days. Sometimes an instructor will say a previous edition of the book will work, in which case we might have it in the stacks and students can check those out for 28 days, but it's rare when there is any other option offered. What can the humble reference librarian do? We are not powerless. There is an alternative to this seemingly endless repetition of students' economic woe and all the time it takes reference librarians to address. The solution is OER, Open Educational Resources. What are OER and why are they useful? Probably most importantly for our situation on the front lines of the community college library, the OER are free textbooks, but they are so much more than that. Not only are OER reusable, they are also revisable and remixable, meaning that an instructor who adopts an OER as the text for their course can alter it to suit their particular needs and/or combine it with another OER. Instructors who adopt OER can use local examples or make significant contributions to a work and then redistribute the new work for others to use and share. Librarians who learn the OER landscape can begin to work on campus to encourage faculty to adopt OER textbooks, greatly alleviating student expenses and gaining considerable power over the content they share. OER can also become part of class assignments in which students themselves contribute to the textbook, enhancing active learning and making assignments more relevant. In fact, it has been shown that students in courses that use OER or at least offer an OER as an alternative do better than students in courses with traditional textbooks. Why? That is because when the book is free, students are way more likely to acquire it and actually read it. That is a win for everyone: students, instructors, textbook writers, and librarians. If you're interested in learning more about OER so that you can start informed discussions about textbook affordability and propose powerful solutions on your campus, here are some resources. But be prepared. Once you dive into OER, you're going to find an entire universe of open culture opening up to you, which just might transform your more than textbook affordability at your campus.